Like right now, in our 30s and 40s, man, is it better dating now than it was when you're in your 20s? Because that was when I was in my 30s when that situation happened. But is it better dating now than the 20s?
Ooh. Now, if you're talking about just not era of life, like the 2000s and 25s and 24s and 23s, if you're just talking about age strictly,
age.
I was just saying my 20s was rock stars, that much status.
Because too.
One, you're trying to find yourself as because you're young in your early 20s, and you just got the energy, and you just anything goes, right?
Oh yeah.
The 30s, like maybe the late 20s and 30s, you're financially getting situated.
True.
You get me? 40s is kind of like you busting up, both y'all sleep.
Yeah.
Or getting tired.
Just give it up already right there, you know?
Yeah. And in 40s, I feel like a lot of them, you got a few who know what they're looking for.
I think so.
They know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Ain't no, it's less games being played.
I think in your 40s and 30s, I think you have more game because in your 20s, like you just fuck everything in sight, right?
Yeah.
But you had game at that time. You used that. You kind of fixed it in your 30s to elevate your game in your mid-30s to your 40s. Your 40s, man, you're a Mac. But in your 50s, you're a motherfucking pimp.
Yeah, but
it's levels.
It's levels to the game.
You know?
I hope you're more financially secure in your 40s
That's
and
right.
50s. Because like you said, it's like, like I said, in the early 20s, you're finding yourself.
You're finding yourself.
Middle
exactly.
20s, you're like, you found your little groove. You're starting to find that little groove, right?
Right.
And then you're up all night. You get home at 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning or go to school.
Yeah.
And guess what? That sleep, you're tired. You're tired as fuck, but you're able to do it.
Yeah.
You're able to go on with that little sleep, right?
Yeah, because you talk to the girl all night.
Well, because you're in your 20s.
Of course, yeah.
So in your 30s, you're still able to do it, but maybe if you drink too much, you're like, oh, fuck shaving, I'm just whatever, right?
Right.
But when you're in your 40s and you just have those wild moments and you get those 2 hours sleep and you drink too much and party too much, guess what?
Yeah.
That's affecting you for 4 fucking days.
It's hard to recover, man. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, but you're 100% accurate about knowing who you are and knowing your groove, man.
Yeah, I think in your rookie year, you gotta be high school, man. Like if you did in high school, or if you didn't, then in 20s you're finding yourself.
Right.
You know, I think in the 20s you're like learning the ropes in your 20s, because all you do is party and bullshit. You go to clubs, you go to parties, you drink anytime, like all the time. You know, you can take fucking 20 shots. You remember those days?
Yeah.
God, they're like what you're talking about, and then. Now you can't even take like 4 shots in your 40s, man. So, but in your 40s, I feel like you're more seasoned. Like you know the bullshit. You know the red flags. You know who to fuck with.
Yep.
You know who to fuck with.
Yep.
So that's why in your 40s, maybe in your mid-30s, that you know you got to kind of pick and choose. You got to be picky of who you want to fuck with. This girl could be casual. I don't want to just fuck her. Or this girl, she's real down. I'm going to go, mess with this one. That's the one. So,
yeah, you're right. That's what life is about. It's all about like being experienced, knowing your faults.
Right.
You get me?
Right.
You're right. And because I be seeing younger people to me tell me about their chicks. I'm like, yo, that chick, she sound crazy. And then they going off still on that chick. I ain't trying to warn her. I'm just like. You ask my opinion, she's going to sound crazy, she's going to sound clingy, it's going to be hard for you to get rid of her. And then, they still go with that girl, right?
Right.
Because I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just letting you know because you asked. And then you see that you're right is because you've seen that individual.
That's right.
So many times in your life.
That's right. Fucking jams right there, man. That's
a crazy bitch. A woman would say, that motherfucker, that dude's crazy, That's why those old ladies, ask an old lady, like, for advice. Those old ladies, if you got advice for women, and you ask them, those old lady like, honey child, she ain't no good.
Seasoned vet. Yeah.
Seasoned vet.
Yeah. Nah, you should dump that motherfucker right there.
Exactly.
But you see through the bullshit, man. And then let me give it to you like this. Like I've been using humor for a long time. I believe in my 30s, you know what I mean? And then I use it. I've noticed girls like me more when I'm funny. But when I hit my 40s is where I use that as flirtation, you know? Because back then in my late 30s, I found out, like, girls like it when you're mean. When you just make fun of them, like, teasing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, to a group of girls, oh, hey, man, you chill with this girl? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She's something else, ain't she? You know? Girls like it because you kind of, like, put them down a little bit. Like, a negative, like, man, this girl ain't nothing, man. But y'all cool. But this girl right here, they like that shit. I found out through experience.
But they know you've. It's kind of like you going to a comedy show, right?
Yeah.
And he's not talking about you, but he's talking about, let's say, his life, right?
Of course, yeah.
And why we laugh? Because we recognize it's true, and it's no hard. It's not, when you fucking with her, she know you fucking with her, but you got to know how to stop. Because you keep going,
yeah.
She gets mad. But if you do it like a few minutes, she's laughing with you because she knows it's true.
Yeah, it depends on the joke. You can't go like real personal on that shit.
Right.
Look at you, look like a bitch. Your face looks like a bitch. I think your whole family's a bitch. No,
And look,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
Your body looks like a T-Rex shitted you out. You can't go that hard, yeah.
You look like a spoiled drumstick.
Sorry, that bitch be in depression, yo.
No,
you that dude to be in depression.
You don't go that route, man. You just kind of like make fun of her a little bit, all right? I found out in my 40s I use that as game, where I could be funny. I use a lot of metaphors with it, but I play on words. Whatever she says, like, yeah, this game is hard. Oh, shit, me too.
Right.
Me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just for example, you know? They like that shit, man. I pull some girls with humor and shit, so.
So with women who are insecure and you're just meeting them and you play like that, how do you handle it?
Ooh, insecurity. Shit. That's a good one, man. I didn't really think of that, but I really, on top of my head, I don't attack those insecurities, man. Like, what would you do in that situation? You know what I mean? Would you, like, look at another girl and compare her to her? Like, hey, man, you better than her. Or, you said that short girl right there? You're taller than her. Maybe go that route. Maybe make her feel better and shit. You know?
But would you make fun of them?
Hell nah.
You know what? What I do fillers. I do fillers. Like,
explain.
I was like, play with them. Girl, you know, whatever. Your hand's kind of rough. We about to get you some lotion. You know, but I'm just saying. And then I'll see how they react to that. Which face expressions and their response back is $1 million.
Yes, you do.
And if you see that face expression, even though they trying to hide it or they trying to cover that up, that face expression has told you everything you need to know, then I stop it. I really don't go there no more.
Right.
And I just figure out which way we get, like, come to a head of communication.
It only takes two things. One reactive and one non-reactive. If it's non-reactive, don't do that shit no more. Reactive, you win the game.
I got it. Right.
You know, game. Boy, yeah, react to all that shit. It makes it way more fun, man. So I enjoy the game at the age of 40. So therefore, I think it's better than my 20s. Don't get me wrong. I had fucking fun in my 20s, man. I was like fucking everything.
I don't know. I like my
titties.
motherfucking. He said titties.
Everything titties. Excuse me.
I like my motherfucking 20s.
Yes.
I do, man. I love where my shit's at now. I do, right?
Me too.
But it was nothing like my 20s doing my shit, like just having a blast and learning from my mistakes and who I was and learning about the type of individuals, women I hung out with.
Yeah, man.
Because I hung out with good the bad, and the very ugly.
Oh shit!
You get me, personality wise, and I learned like how much intake of alcohol sometimes I need to know when.
Yes.
If you woke up and you got a 3-eyed person next to you with she green, purple, and you're like, damn, I drank too much.
I fucked the damn alien.
I damn fucked E.T.'s mama. You know,
I gotta stop drinking.
Yeah, I gotta. And those are the moments you kind of learn from. You know, we all women have done that with guys.
Yeah.
You know, and they learn from that shit.
Yeah.
That's how Big Mama tells you, I don't know about that guy, girl. I seen blah, blah, blah. You get me?
Man. And I bet you they have a lot of regrets, man. Like, a lot of guys they done slept with, like, oh, I should have never slept with that guy.
You know what? I've never, like, had any regrets.
I do.
You know, I like the chicks, because that regret got me closer to knowing that either I did a little bit this too much, or partied too much with this, or I just did, like, I didn't read her the way I needed to read her. So it helped me get better in reading my situations to where I'm at now. I used to call those motherfuckers regrets. But then when I look at it now, man, I'm just like, man, fuck that. That shit helped me out. When I see a girl, like if my boy introduced me to a chick, and he's not even trying to hook me up or nothing, right? But I see she ain't even digging me saying, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, right?
Right.
That helped me out. Those regrets helped me out. Those misfortunes helped me out back in the day.
Do you mean like rejections?
Everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything, dude.
Yeah. Help me out too.
Everything. So
I agree.
So I don't even look at those as regrets. I look at them more like life lessons.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Every age in your life is a chapter, I believe, or every era. You know, we all have eras. My high school era, my elementary school era, high school. You know, my raving days. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, there's eras, but see, I digress from my experience with regrets. I regret a lot of shit. What I would have done when the woman is in my bed and I don't do nothing. Like she's ready. Like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like, can I borrow your shorts? I'm like, yeah. Go ahead. Go in my closet, get it, and come back in the bed. So we watching Friday because there was a girl that came over. And I met this girl from a coffee shop. So let me go start this story over. I met this girl at the coffee shop. Me and my cousin would go there. Every other day, and she was hot, man. She is like a Cambodian chick, but with a big ass titties, nice body, light skin. She looks Latina, right? So every other time I go there, I always flirt with her. I forget what I said, but I always make her smile every day. So I got a number. Started talking for a little bit. She wanted to come over my crib, my pad. So I invited over. We smoked some weed and shit. And we're watching Friday. Then she asked me, hey, do you have any, like, some shorts I could borrow? Because I don't want to wear these pants no more. Yeah. Go in my closet, grab it, come back in bed. So we be watching. And, like, she's, like, leaning towards me. And I'm, like laying in my bed like this, like that, right? Take my shirt off and just, like, boom. And then, like, I could have just, like, turned to the side and just, like, kissed her, right? But she fell asleep. Okay. She's all in my shorts. All I had to do is just turn and make a fucking move. Because I bet you she was waiting. That movie is long, like an hour and 30 minutes. And then she fell asleep towards the end, and all I had to do is turn. There's so many situations like that. Not with the same story, but different situations where I think back and said, if I had a little bit more confidence and make bold moves, I could have just got more than I have right now, you know?
But guess what, though? But you in that same scenario now?
Yeah.
And you get that same old long-ass, lame-ass movie you put on?
Friday.
Oh, it was Friday, that's right.
Yeah.
And Friday ain't lame.
Nah, ain't lame. I don't know.
I forgot it was Friday. But you put that long movie on there.
Right.
Your outcome would be different because you learn from that shit. We all
That's
had
true.
those. We all had. A lot of dudes had it.
Very true.
I would say at least 90% of dudes had it. You get me?
Right.
So and if you didn't think about that for a 2 days, how you could have went by it, I guarantee you, if you didn't learn from that, you just a motherfucking hamster on that little wheel.
Yeah.
But you're not. So you learn from that shit.
Learn,
And you didn't.
man.
And you once that chick, when that other scenario chick did that, you was able to be like, you know what? Nah, we ain't. Nah. Here's my shorts, but those shorts taking them coming off. Because you ain't gonna do that again.
You ain't gonna do that anymore. Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact,
So
my
it ain't
shirts
no
are-
regret.
Shorts are dirty.
It was a regret during that time. Like I had regrets during my motherfucking time. But when the shit went after you fixed your mistake, it was no longer a regret. It was just, you playing baseball and you just happen to hit a foul ball, yo.
Oh yeah, foul ball, hit
And
or
then you
miss. Hit and miss.
And then you hit a home run after that because you like, all right,
Yeah.
I see how life is pitching me.
Yeah, there was victories afterwards. You know, she's not the only girl, but there was a lot of girls that did not make a move on. I could name a few, but it's like, yeah, you're right. It's not regrets. But I wish what I would have done is do this. But now if that situation happened again, I know exactly what to do, man. Exactly what to do.